Hey there, kids.
Hi, Uncle Grudda.
And hello to you at home. Do you guys know who the prophet Ezekiel is?
No, Uncle Grudda. What's a prophet?
Well, a prophet is a messenger from God. He tells the people what God wants them to know. Today, we're going to look at the prophet Ezekiel and his prophecies as recorded in chapters 4 and 5 of the book of Ezekiel. Wow. These prophecies were about the destruction of all Israel and the scattering. Then God said to Ezekiel, "You also, son of man, take a clay tablet and lay it before you, and portray on it a city, Jerusalem. Lay siege against it. Build up a siege wall against it. And heap a mound against it. Set camps against it also. And place a battering ram against it also. Moreover, take for yourself an iron plate, and set it as an iron wall between you and the city. Set your face against it, and it shall be besieged, and you shall lay siege against it. This will be a sign to the house of Israel."
Uncle Grudda, what
Yes.
was Ezekiel doing?
Well, Ezekiel was representing how the Babylonian armies were going to take over Jerusalem. They were going to use siege ramps, battering rams, and build forts all around the city. It was very serious.
So it was like a model?
Yeah, that's very good.
Lie also on your left side, and lay the iniquity of the house of Israel upon it. Therefore you shall set your face towards the siege of Jerusalem. Your arm shall be uncovered, and you shall prophesy against it. For I have laid upon you the years of their iniquity, according to the number of the days, 390 days.
Uncle Grudda, why is Ezekiel laying down for so long?
Well, each day Ezekiel laid on his side represented a year that Judah had to bear its guilt. Take wheat and barley, beans and lentils, millet and spelt. Put them in a storage jar, and use them to make bread for yourself. Eat the food as you would a barley cake. Bake it in the sight of people, using human excrement for fuel. And when you have completed them, lie again on your right side. Then you shall bear the iniquity of the house of Judah for 40 days. God also made Ezekiel prepare food, cooked on excrement. That was meant to symbolize the famine that was to come. and the unclean food that they were going to eat in Babylon.
Ew!
Take shears to your head and cut your hair. Then take a set of scales and divide up the hair. When the days of your siege come to an end, burn a third of the hair with fire. Take a third of the hair and strike it with the sword. And take a third of the hair and scatter it.
Uncle Grudda, why did Ezekiel do that to his hair?
Well, his hair represented the people of Jerusalem. 1/3 of his hair was burned to show that 1/3 of the people would die by fire. 1/3 of his hair was cut with a sword to show 1/3 of the people would die in battle. And 1/3 was scattered into the wind to show that 1/3 of the people would also be sent into exile. But of the hair that Ezekiel scattered into the wind, he also took some of it and wove it into his robe. That was to show that God would preserve a remnant for himself and keep some Israelites for future generations. It was to provide hope. Well, thank you for joining me today, kids. And thank you at home. And we should all thank Ezekiel for that great message from God. I hope that you guys have learned as much as we have. And don't forget to do your daily devotions. Goodbye.
Goodbye!